I have a question for you. If you got $1 million right now, what would you do? Be honest. Would you buy things? Would you help people? Or would you invest it? Your answer reveals how you handle money. And the scary part is, most people don't know how to handle money. They just want more of it. So they chase jobs, promotions, or side hustles. But once they get the money, they spend it. It's time for a challenge. I want you to commit to 1 year of consistent action. No matter what happens, don't quit. Keep moving forward and you'll see amazing results. But here's the deal. Don't expect any results for the first 90 days. Trust the process and stay committed. In 3 months, you'll look back and see how far you've come. Are you in? Let's do this. Now let me ask you something. Have you ever filled a bucket? Okay, imagine this bucket has a hole in the bottom, so you pour water into it. At first, some water fills up. Then you notice it's leaking, so you plug the hole. Now more water can stay in the bucket. Same with your money. You work hard to earn it. At first, you have some savings. But then you notice your savings are dropping, so you check for the leaks. And the moment you do that, your savings start to grow. That's exactly what happened to one of our community members. This is Sarge. He makes around $2,000 a month. Like most people, he thought his problem was an income problem. So he took loans, did multiple jobs, but he still struggled with money. Then he saw a video about tracking expenses, so he started to track everything. What he noticed is crazy. He was spending $140 on subscriptions alone. The good ones were worth it. The rest, he canceled. He also noticed another leak. He orders food every day. It's another $100 gone. He realized he was spending $800 a month on food, but only eating at home. That saved him $300. Next, he found more leaks. His gym membership, he wasn't using phone bills because he kept upgrading his phone plan. Clothes because he likes to look good. When he plugged all these leaks, he had more than $1,000 left every month. These small leaks are killing you in 2 ways. First, financially. When you spend without tracking, you lose money. Second, emotionally. You start believing you are poor. But the truth is, it's not your fault. We are designed to spend money. Our parents gave us debit cards to give us allowance. Schools taught us to take loans to buy expensive colleges. Streaming services send us personalized recommendations. Companies run ads to convince us to buy their products. Plus, we have 5 times the information, but 3 times the distractions. It's too much pressure. It's hard to keep your money. This is why tracking your expenses is extremely important. Now let's understand how these $1 mistakes cost you $1,000 every year. There are 3 main types of spending. 1. Needs. These are the must-have expenses like food, shelter, and clothing. Everyone has different needs, and those needs change over time. 2. Wants. These are the nice-to-haves, things that make life more fun, like eating out, movies, and travel. 3. Savings and investments. This includes money set aside for emergencies, long-term goals like retirement or anything else you want to prepare for. Now here's the challenge. Most people get their needs and wants mixed up. Think about it. If you wanted to build a house, you would first draw a plan. You'd consider your needs. How many bedrooms do you need? Do you need a lawn? Then you'd decide on the wants. Maybe a pool, a gym, a movie theater. Once you know what you want, you can find ways to make it affordable. You might use cheaper materials, maybe skip the elevator. You'd carefully plan how to spend your money. But when it comes to our personal finances, we do the opposite. We start with wants, then try to justify them with needs. For example, let's say you see a beautiful dress for $100. You might not need it, but you want it. So you tell yourself, I need new clothes anyways. So you buy the dress and maybe some other stuff while you're at it. Suddenly the $100 becomes $500. This is called lifestyle inflation. As your income grows, so do your expenses. The more you earn, the more you spend. Before you know it, you're making $6 figures, but living paycheck to paycheck. Here's the solution. Instead of mixing your needs and wants, separate them. Find the absolute necessities. What would it take to maintain your lifestyle today if you suddenly lost half your income? That's your actual need. Everything else is a want. When you separate your needs from wants, you can manage your money better. You can see where you can cut back and where you can splurge a little. You can identify the leaks and plug them. So why do we do this? Why do we fall for these micro leaks? I'll tell you that for sure. But first, let me show you the other side of the coin. Let's talk about somebody who doesn't fall into this trap. Let's take the example of our second millionaire, Francis. Francis also earns $1,000 a month. But by the 20th of every month, he has $800 left. So he saves $200. He does this every month for 2 years. He puts that money in a bank, gets 8% interest. Total in 2 years, he has $106,000. His mistake was not making mistakes. He did not leak money. He saved it. If you want to know how much you can earn by saving today, put this number in the comments below. Do this exercise for 5 years. Let's go back to the story now. We all have bad habits. We all make mistakes. But if you want to change your financial life, you must start with small changes. Small actions. See, big changes need small efforts. So how can you stop these small leaks? Here's a simple framework. Point no. 1. Use cash. There's a reason why they say pay yourself first. When you swipe a card, you don't feel like you're losing money. When you pay in cash, you do. You actually feel it in your hands. And when you do, you're more careful about where it's going. Second, track everything. Everything, I mean. What did you buy and how much? Where did it come from? Did you really need it? What would it cost if you bought it monthly? Track every penny. Now, only if you know where your money goes can you plug the leaks. Next, wait 24 hours before buying. This works especially for non-essential things. If you can wait 1 day before buying, you can control your urges. You'll become less impulsive. Impulsive buying leads to impulse living. You end up spending what you should earn, and finally get rid of cards. Credit cards, debit cards, they all make you lose money. One swipe, and it's gone. When you use cash, you see the money leave your hand. So use the power of seeing. Let me tell you another story here. There were 2 friends. Both were earning members of the family. Both were saving money. But at the end of the year, one was rich and one was poor. So how did it happen? But there's one last thing I want to talk about. When we waste money, we often feel guilty. We beat ourselves up about it, feel bad, and that feeling makes us give up. We feel like we've lost so much. What's the point of trying to save? I've been there. Trust me, I know what that feels like. So what do you do in that case? Simple. Forgive yourself. Yes, it's hard, right? But if you want to move forward, you must do it. If you keep blaming yourself, you will keep leaking money. Insecure, unhappy, you won't be able to control your finances. But once you forgive yourself, you can look ahead, and you can work harder, smarter, and faster. Think about it. Would you treat a child with love and care, or scold him or her for making mistakes? Of course, love and care. You know why? Because you want the child to learn from the mistake and not repeat it. Same is true for you. Forgive yourself. Learn from your mistakes and fix them. That's how you'll grow. That's how you'll become financially free. So remember, it's not about big mistakes. It's about small leaks. Stop them today and watch your future grow. Thank you for watching. Most people don't go broke because of one big mistake. They go broke slowly, quietly, through traps they never even noticed. These traps are designed to feel normal. That's why they work. In this video, we'll reveal 4 of them. Trap no. 1. Buy now, cry later. Ever seen 0% interest? Buy now, pay later. Feels easy, right? But here's the truth. You're spending future money for today's happiness. And when that bill comes later, it's twice as painful. It's not free. It's a delay. And delay makes you feel safe. You say, I can buy this dress now, but I won't get the bill for 2 weeks. But here's what you're really telling yourself. I will buy this dress now, but I'll pay for it by sacrificing my future self's happiness. And when that day comes, you look at the bill and you realize, I don't have the money. Then you skip other bills so that you can pay this one. And then you tell yourself, next time, no matter what, I will save up first and then buy it. But then another sale comes and you buy again. See where I'm going? You may not remember the sacrifice because you were happy in the moment, but your wallet does. It remembers every single time you chose the short-term high, and then it waits quietly until it's time to collect. And here's how bad it gets. In 2020, buy now, pay later apps grew by 300%. This means that you're not the only one doing this. Everyone is delaying their bills. Everyone is skipping their savings. And this delay is killing everyone's financial peace. Flip it. If you can't afford it today, you can't afford it. Full stop. Trap number 2, lifestyle creep. Got a raise? Started earning more? Cool. But did your spending grow with it? And now you eat out more? Now you upgrade your phone? And now you buy little luxuries every week? You think you're richer, but your bank account says otherwise. Flip it. When your income goes up, your savings should grow, not your expenses. Trap 3, monthly subscriptions you forgot about. That RS 499 gym you never go to. That RS 1200 streaming app you barely use. That online tool you tried once. These are silent leeches. They suck your money month after month, again and again. And companies design it that way, because they know most people forget. Flip it. Every 30 days, check your autopay list. Cancel what doesn't bring clear value. Before we move on, do me a favor. I know it's an account, but this is not about money. It's about progress. It's about seeing how far you've come. So post your Zaro Wealth journey on social media and tag us. Let's make each other accountable. Let's motivate each other. Now let's come back to the traps. Trap number 4, not knowing where your money goes. Here's a simple test. Can you tell me right now how much money you spent last month on food delivery, snacks, mobile packages, quick trips? Most people can't, because most people guess. And guessing is how money disappears. If you track every rupee for 30 days, you'll save more than most people earn in a week. These traps are small, but powerful. They don't hit you once, they hit you every day. That's how people stay stuck. Not because they're lazy, not because they're stupid, but because the game is designed to keep them blind. Now that you've seen these traps, it's time to step over them. In the next section, I'll give you the Zaro Wells Method, a clear 3-part plan to escape the cycle and build your money back. Ready? If you're tired of dreaming about money and you're ready to take action, then this is for you. It's a simple 3-part system that flips your whole financial life. One small move at a time. It's not magic. It's the Zaro Wells Method. Most people try to fix money like this. Work more hours, cut out every fun thing, hope for a raise. But let me ask you something honest. If that worked, wouldn't you be rich by now? Here's what actually works. A simple 3-part system that flips your whole financial life. One small move at a time. It's not magic. It's the Zaro Wells Method. Let's go backward, forward, upside down, and inside out. 3. Plant the tree. 2. Flip the flow. 1. Clear the fog. 3. Plant the tree. You can only work so many hours, but money can work 24/7 if you train it. That's where income systems come in. Start small, sell a service. Offer digital products, build content, invest in tools that pay you back. Don't chase big bucks on day one. Chase control. Chase consistency. Even if it's 500 a week, that's a seed, and seeds grow into trees. Trees give fruit without asking for your time. 2. Flip the flow. Here's the truth. If you don't give your money a plan, it will leave you. So we flip the flow. Comes in, you give every a job. Nothing sits idle. Nothing wanders. This is called zero-based budgeting. Every rupee is told what to do, even the fun money. Example, rent, groceries, savings, side hustle fund, Netflix. You're not cutting joy. You're building freedom with clarity. 1. Clear the fog. You can't fix what you can't see. That's why step 1 is awareness. How much money do you make every month? How much do you spend on rent, food, subscriptions, fun? How much do you owe credit cards, loans, borrowed cash? Don't guess, write it down. Choose your bank app. Use a notebook. Doesn't matter. You need to see your whole money picture, because once you see the leaks, you can start to patch them. This method doesn't require luck, it requires action. Most people wait for better days, but better days don't come. You build them. You don't have to be a genius. You don't need a rich family. You just need to start. Today, this is the Zaro Wells Method. And here's how you make it your new identity. Think rich, stay rich. Your new identity starts here. Let's get real, one last time. You've made it this far because something inside you wants change. But real change doesn't come from hacks. It comes from identity. Because if you think like a broke person, you will stay a broke person, even if you earn more. But if you think like someone who builds, you'll rise. Slowly, strongly for life. Identity shift number 1. I am in control. Say it again. I am in control. Not your boss, not your salary, not your past mistakes. You. You decide what to do with your next rupee. You decide what to learn next. You decide who to listen to and who to stop listening to. Identity shift number 2. I don't chase. I create. Poor thinking says, I hope someone pays me more. Rich thinking says, what can I build that people will pay for? That's power. When you create, you're not waiting. You're in motion. Start with skills. Add value. Become useful, not just busy. Identity shift number 3. I don't spend to escape. I spend to expand. You've felt it before? Sad you shop bored? You scroll and buy. Stressed? You treat yourself. But every time you do that, you trade long-term peace for short-term pleasure. From now on, ask yourself, does this spend build me or bury me? Choose wisely. Identity shift number 4. Success is my responsibility. No one is coming to save you. Not the government, not your boss. Not some magical future job, but the good news. You don't need saving. You just need clarity, courage, and consistency. You already started. Now keep going. Last words. Build. Don't blame. You're not poor because of fate. You were trained to stay poor. But now you're untraining. You're rebuilding. You're choosing growth. Let people laugh. Let them say you've changed. You have changed. And that's the point. From this day forward, you track every rupee you tell your money what to do. You grow skills instead of stuff. You build income, not just hours. You think rich, even when your account is low, because you know the truth. Money is not the goal. Freedom is. And you. You're on your way. Welcome to the Zaro Wells mindset. Welcome to your new life.